Hi everyone, finally the counseling is going to start. The registrations had already started and today we got the schedule for choice filling for All India counseling and the All India versus state schedule. The All India versus state schedule, we usually call it the NMC schedule because the NMC is supposed to publish that, saying All India has to go ahead in these timelines and the state has to go ahead parallelly in sequence in those timelines, etc., in the sequential timelines, etc. So we call it the NMC schedule. We'll take you through the NMC schedule now. We'll explain that to you. The All India counseling and state counseling, like if you have not gone through our ultimate guide and especially the process and sequence of counselings, you can have a look at that, those videos. It will happen in sequence. Basically All India round 1, then state round 1, then All India round 2, state round 2 and All India round 3. From here All India round 3 and state round 3. This does not mean everything will happen only after the other. After all India processes are done, only then state processes will start. It does not mean that. Already states have started registration, you know that. This just means that All India results will be published and then only state results will be published whenever they start. Similarly, after that All India round 2 results will be published, after state round 1 results and then state round 2 results. So it is basically a results based sequence. The timelines have been accommodated to ensure that you will be able to move between All India and state till All India round 3. After All India round 3 joining, you won't be able to move. You go through all our videos, you will be able to know the rules of the counseling. We have gone through that in detail because that is a very critical thing. For states, we are coming up with the info guides. All the states which have published their prospectus, we have come up with the info guides. For those states which are yet to publish the prospectus and get the registration, we will also come up with that. Right now, we'll look at the schedule. This All India quota deemed central state quota is also the schedule for DNB or NBE Diploma seats under All India counseling. So that is the same schedule. This is the All India versus state schedule. So basically, we will, before we get into this schedule, we will look at quickly what happens in All India round 1. Let us say I am attending only All India round 1, All India counseling. I am not to be worried about, I don't need to worry about this schedule. All that matters is the rounds of All India. We will first look at All India, what happens in round 1. 17th October it started, 5th November, till 5th November you will be able to register. Please do the registration early because you need time for choice filling obviously. Till 12 noon you will be able to register and then pay till 3 p.m. Don't make it until the last minute. Right now you can go ahead and register. All the notifications are out. You can go ahead and register. You will not be able to submit or lock your choices saying everything is ended till 4 p.m. of 5th November. It is good for you because you will, after submitting your choices, you will go back to MCC and say, if I lock my choices, I want to add one more choice, I made a mistake, etc. So they give you time for locking only after 4 p.m. of 5th November. So that is the All India schedule. What happens on 4 p.m. of 5th November? There will be a lock button. Do you want to lock registration? It will ask. If you lock, that is the end of it. But till what time can you fill choices? Till 11:55 p.m. you can fill choices on 5th of November. So till 5th of November 4 p.m. you can, from 5th of November 4 p.m. you can lock your choices. But let us say I am not locking till 5 p.m., till 6 p.m., till 7 p.m. I haven't locked. I can still edit my choices till 11:55 p.m. Can I lock my choices at 11:54? Yes. Can I edit my choices at 11:54? Yes, but we don't suggest. At least by 11 p.m. you complete all your choices. Last minute swapping, etc. has resulted in a lot of issues. So after locking, I cannot change, but till 11:54, 11:55, I can lock my choices. Let us say I fill in all my choices at 11 o'clock and I go to sleep. After saving my choices, still it will be auto locked, even if you don't lock. So that is a process. We will also look at choice locking as a separate thing. On 5th, we will put up a video on how to lock choices. Till then, that is not necessary. But this is a timeline. So you will submit, everybody's choices will be submitted by 5th November midnight, correct? Hopefully there is no extension beyond this. So 5th November midnight, all the choices will be submitted, and 6th and 7th November, they take time to process. Usually what happens is on 7th November, they will publish a result which is a provisional result. This result, you can check the result and figure out whether you have got the right seat that you deserve, basically based on your choices. In case you made a mistake in your choices and it reflects in the result, you will not be able to edit it. That is a mistake done. But in case, instead of allotting 2 seats, MCC has allotted only 1 seat in a particular institute in a course. Then you can go back to MCC and say you have made a mistake. In case you filled a choice, but it has gone to a lower ranker, but you did not get that choice, but you got a lesser preferred choice. So such mistakes you can communicate to MCC. They will correct the mistake with the same choices only. No choice editing is possible. So choice editing is possible only till 5th of November, 11:55 p.m. or after 5th of November till you 4 p.m. whenever you lock, that is the end of choice editing here. So, okay, So 6th and 7th they take time. 7th they will publish a provisional and usually say that by 8th you come back to us if there is an issue. If there is no issue, the same result will be published on 8th November, or if there is an issue, they will correct it and publish. This date is when you get your first allotment of NEET PG 2025. This will be the first allotment. No state will put up an allotment before that. This will be the first allotment. You either get an allotment, you don't get an allotment, depending upon what you want, whether your choices, you filled in all the choices or lesser number of choices, etc. Now, reporting will be from 9th November to 15th November. There are 7 days for reporting. We wouldn't suggest you to go on 15th November morning. We will tell you what to do at that point in time. Right now, don't get confused. All you need to have is the documents. We have already put up a session on getting ready with All India documents. Get all those documents with All India Counselling. Search for that video and get all the documents ready. Now, this is 9th to 15th November reporting. And 16th to 18th November, ignore this part, no need to worry about it. They will share, the institutes will share the data with MCC, that is all purely internal. You would join the institute here. What does joining mean? You will go to the institute because you got a seat, only for those who got a seat, you will go to the institute, submit your originals. Most of you would submit your originals, except for in some cases, DNB institutes might not ask for originals, but you need to take your originals here. Go submit your originals, actual process. Some DMB institutes might verify and give it back. Pay the fee to the institute directly. You will go there, pay the fee. They will tell you whether it is through DD, RTGS, etc. and all. In NEFT or bank account, you need to go, etc. and get your admission letter. So here you get your allotment letter. This is an allotment only. You convert it into an admission by paying the fee, submitting the originals, and completing the process at the institute. You get an admission letter from the institute. That will be from MCC itself. They will print the letter from MCC and get you that letter. That confirms your first admission for NEET PG 2025. So this process would end somewhere here for you, 9th to 15th November, if you get allotted. If you are not allotted, you will either wait for state round 1 or All India round 2 accordingly. This is the entire process, which is the round 1 process. This is All India alone. This timeline needs to also work in tandem with the state timeline so that you are able to move, right? So your next question is, I am waiting for All India round 2 only, no problem. I will wait for All India round 2, the next timeline is given over here. I am waiting for state round 1, what happens? That is question number 1. That will be answered by this timeline, fine. Second, will I go and join the institute? After I join the institute, will I need to go directly and start my duties? Basically, will my course start? No, it will not start here. On 9th to 15th when you join, your course will not start. You will complete your admission formalities. It is called reporting, joining or admission. All three, wherever MCC uses, all three are the same. It just means completing your formalities. You will go back and then wait for round 2s. When can the institute ask you to come and join? Only on 8th December, which is the commencement. That happens only after the second round of counselling. Only after the second round of All India is over, 8th December, after that reporting, you will be starting your course. So your course can earliest start by 8th December for MDMS. As for MDMS, earliest by 8th December, no institute can call you before 8th December. You will just start your course on 8th December or later. There might be some institutes which ask you to come later. You will complete your course by 7th December 2028, the earliest. That is how it works. Clear? 3 years from that particular date. Whenever you start, 9th December I start, 3 years from that date. So that is how it works. This is as far as All India is concerned. We have mentioned that after round 2 only, you will be commencing your course, but you will complete your admission process for round 1 and wait for either state or All India round 2, state round 1 or All India round 2. Now let us say I am a candidate who is also looking at state. That is when this entire chart is relevant. Other than that, only this date is relevant, correct? So I am looking at other state counselings, one or more state counselings. What will happen is, All India round 1, I would have got my results exactly on, let us say 8th November is when the results are. That is this last date mentioned, correct? Wherever this last date mentioned is, that is the results date. Now, when I get the results, I have time till 15th November to join. During that period, my state counselling will happen. That is the timeline mentioned over here. States can start their choice filling or counselling or even some kind of registration, verification, etc. on 6th November. Some states might have started it already. So it is not a 100% within this period kind of a mandated schedule, but most of the states will try to run their choice filling etc. by this timeline and also publish their results by 15th November. Most of the states, we are not saying every state will do that, they will try their level best to publish their results by 15th November. Note here 8th November was the results, 15th November they will try to publish the results and ask you to join by 20th November. Hopefully there is no delay in that is what we assume, which means after joining there might be a possibility of you moving over here after resigning the seat. AA will give you resignation a possibility. You can get a seat over here, not join or join. We will take the exam. So this is the timeline. After this only you can see that second round of All India counselling is starting. So you might be able to join here and then still the second round of All India choice filling might start at this timeline. You look at the timeline of second round, it will start from 19th November onwards, the choice filling. So after your second round joining only, approximately 1 day prior, you will have your second round starting, which is a good timeline because you will be able to move to round 1 of All India to state round 1, then over here to All India round 2, then over here to state round 2 and then state round 3 usually. Here the dynamics of resigning your state round 2 seat etc. that you will have to work out based on your state info guides. We have done the info guides in detail to tell you what it is. Now here the thing is, let us say here we will take the example of let us say a particular state and then look at how this entire process works as far as let us say we have taken Punjab's schedule. Punjab has put up the schedule now. So we will take Punjab's schedule and see how that happens. We already know, what do we know? 5th November. Results are coming in 8th November results are coming in and 15th November till 15th November I can join. What is Punjab doing? 15th November I can report to the All India Round 1 Institute. Let us say I get a seat on 8th November. I have time till 15th November to join, right? So Punjab has put up a notification saying everything, all the processes will happen earlier, document verification etc, end date of registration, everything will happen later. Provisional merit list will be published on 6th, okay, and till 7th any change in the provisional merit list they will allow you to mention all the grievances etc. Choice filling will start on 7th and go on till 10th. By this time on 8th November you would have got an All India Round 1 seat in case you got a seat if you are appearing for Punjab. Then your seat allotment provisional result will be displayed on 14th November. Very neck to neck, 8th to 15th you can join, but you can also look at your 14th November provisional results and maybe take a decision or be at the institute on 15th November, All India Round 1 Institute on 15th November for joining. After checking with them whether they are available on 15th November, be there on 15th November. Once your final results of 15th November are out over here, after grievances etc., if Punjab seat is better, get back or you join the All India Round 1 seat if you don't get a better Punjab seat. So that is possible and that is how it works in tandem. Or if you don't want to get confused till the last date, I don't want to wait till the last date, I can go and join on 8th November itself, All India Round 1 Institute. I can go and join, possible. Then 15th I get a seat in Punjab, I can go resign my All India Round 1 seat. That is possible. MCC will give you time till round 2 starts. MCC round 2 starts only on 19th November. I think it is on 19th November, right? So you will be able to resign till at least till after 15th results. So you can go resign your 8th November joined or 9th November or 10th November, whenever you are joining, you can resign and go and join this particular seat taking your certificates. You have time till 20th November to completely join this seat. So you will have a state round 1 seat or you still can continue with your All India Round 1 seat. Both candidates, either you hold All India Round 1 or state round 1, you can participate in state round 2. That is what this means. In tandem this works, but we need to tell you something as tell you something which is specific to certain states. Many states follow this timeline and ensure that the movement between All India to states etc. works beautifully so that candidates get to shift as per merit. But some of the states at least don't follow this timeline. Let us say there is a state that delays this and publishes the results till 22nd. On 22nd November only, then you might not be able to resign your All India Round 1 seat and join this. Such states there might be an issue. It is up to you to push your states to ensure that they follow this timeline. Most of the states would follow and you would also know the All India timeline to help. Now we'll look at, this is how the schedule works. This goes on till round 3 goes on till for states goes on till 26th of December as a joining date. 2nd of January as the joining date and 26th possibly the results. So you have joining in round 3 around the new year, and the end of the counselling for stray vacancies is around 15th of Jan. So we are expecting almost if you take November, December and Jan, around 2.5 to 3 months counselling timeline is what we are expecting. Courses will commence on 8th December. For DNB candidates or NBE Diploma candidates, last year what happened was, while MDMS courses started on 8th December, which is after the second round, this timeline MDMS courses started after the results only, after the joining of second round of All India or second round of state when it is happening. That is when courses started for MDMS or PG Diploma in medical colleges. DNB or NBE Diploma, hospitals or teaching in certain medical colleges which offer DNB or NBE Diploma, this started only after third round was over. At that timeline only DNB courses started. So if you are taking up a DNB, last year they said the course might start after the last round only. After that you fill up the entire OPJR, the institute fills the OPJR, there is a process for DNB candidates, and then only it started. So if you are a DNB candidate, after round 2 if you hold a DNB seat, then you might join around this timeline is when you will join. So you can have a look at those timelines and decide accordingly. We also know that there is a INI-CET part over here. Right now, basically the dates somewhat match around round 2 where you can resign, etc. So that might also be useful for those who are looking at INI-CET. So if they move out to INI-CET, then that might result in a seat into All India Counselling. That is after the results of INI-CET, maybe there might be a possibility, but not after round 1 of INI-CET, which might be delayed beyond this timeline. So have a look at this information. In case you have any queries on the timelines, etc., please get back to us. Also have a look at your state timelines and then take the right call. Don't do anything at the last minute. Always have 1 or 2 days buffer, either for choice filling, submission of choices, or for joining, or for taking decisions on what to do. Always have 1 or 2 days buffer. We will have separate sessions on choice filling today, which will be uploaded. We are also uploading all the fee details that will also be up for All India Counselling first, and then states over the next 3 days. We will be uploading it one by one. The state choice filling will start only the next month, basically over the next week. So by that time, every state starts, you will have the latest information on the states which is available for fee stipend bond. Thanks a lot for watching.